Hey guys, thanks for checking out the channel, WaterBear Cycles. This is a 2022 Trek Domane SL5 carbon road bike. This is a disc brake version with the 2x11 Shimano 105 group set on it. It's a 60 centimeter bike. Bike's in very good working condition. MSRP price point on this bike was $3,300, but this bike also has a $1,250 Bontrager Aeolus Pro 3V carbon wheel upgrade on it. This is a tubeless ready clincher wheel, so you can run regular clincher tires on it, or you can run them tubeless. They are set up tubeless right now. So very nice upgrade to any bike to put a carbon wheel set on it. This bike is going to come with that instead of having to put the money into it after you purchase the bike. This is an endurance geometry road bike, so endurance geometry versus race geometry on the road bike lineup. You're going to be a little taller head tube on the front area there, and then you're going to have things built into the bike. On the Domanes, they have ISO speed dampeners, which is in the seat tube and seat post, and also in the head tube and stem area, which is going to give you some vibration dampening, which makes the bike a little bit more comfortable and compliant when you're spending more time in the saddle or when you're on the rougher roads. So endurance geometry is great for longer rides. It's great for guys that might have some back issues, don't want that real aggressive over the front of the bike geometry that you're going to find on a race geometry. So again, endurance geometry on the Domane here. The SL5 features the OCLV 500 carbon, so it's a nice compliant riding carbon. Again, with the Aeolus Pro 3V carbon wheel upgrade, it's going to totally change the way the bike rides, make the bike more comfortable, accelerate faster. It's going to save weight from the stock aluminum wheels that run the bike. So here you have a nice package. Now this bike does have some cosmetic blemishes. It was a one owner. It's never been crashed, but there is some scuffs on the crank. It's a 61 centimeter, so a lot of gentlemen that are taller will have a wider foot, so you end up with some shoe rub marks on the cranks. So we put a little bit of touch-up marker on there, but there is some marks there. There's some scratches on the fork here, on the fork leg, if you can see right there. All this stuff is just cosmetic. There's no cracks, there's no damage. I've been a mechanic for 30 years now, and all my bikes are professionally tuned and inspected and cleaned before we list them. We search for cracks, any damage, anything that's excessively worn, we replace. So other than the scratch on the fork leg, there is some scuffs in the R on the Trek logo here, but again, it's just top layer paint scuffs. You know, it is a used piece of sporting equipment, so it's not going to be perfect. But again, it works well, it functions properly, ships great, nothing needs to be replaced. It's ready to ride. Original owner also upgraded the tires, so you got a Continental Grand Prix 5000 700 by 28 tire. One other thing I can mention about the Domanes is, yes, they are a road bike, but the newer generation Domanes like this, they do also you can use them as a gravel bike as well. So this bike has clearance to take up to a 38C tire. So the fork and the frame has a lot of space to put a wider gravel tire on it. So if you wanted to ride the bike as a gravel bike, of course you have the endurance geometry, which is going to make the ride a little bit more comfortable when you're taking it on some light trail or some dirt. But you can put a 38C gravel tire on this frame and use it as a gravel road bike as well. This bike will be listed on our eBay store, WaterBear Cycles, or you can just look up waterbearcycles.com directly and reach out. But again, 2022 Trek Domane SL5 with upgraded Bontrager Aeolus Pro 3V wheels, and that's the that's a beautiful bike. And if you have any questions about it, reach out to me. Thanks, bye.